Yo, welcome everyone to another episode of the Xfinity Series
Gone too
Career
soon,
Mode.
Alan Calicky.
Oh, okay. No, that is exactly how it was either the Greatest Championship or Gone Too Soon. That's why the Iceberg, I think? Not entirely sure. It's Iceberg or... I don't want to say it's Slap Shoes, but yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Rhino Pro Truck Outfitters 300, the second Las Vegas race regular season finale. So, we have a custom setup going. This is actually from Nitpick Gaming, so thanks to him. And, oh, I mean, honestly, as long as we don't finish last, we improved our from our spring race, and we qualified P29, but we got moved up a spot, and we got to get that top 20. We're going to be slow on the initial go around.
Slap shoes kick to LOL.
Oh, Slap Shoes is amazing. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. But no, Slap Shoes is pretty damn good. So like, honestly, it's really disheartening knowing that all the good YouTube content is coming from actual, well, not from the actual NASCAR people. The people that are paid to put YouTube out here, like, they have like the stop motion one with diecast. That's all right, but to me, I am all about like what Slap Shoes does, and Iceberg, and essentially just what they do. So yeah, we have a doubleheader coming for everyone, and hopefully we can have a good run in both of them. Las Vegas is going to be definitely the harder of the two, I will say that.
Black flags matter too.
Black flags matter? Yeah, exactly.
Hang tight there, driver. Got one down low now.
Oh man, it's getting tight here in the back part of the field.
Hold your line, driver.
We just don't have that straight line speed. Kind of get on the brakes just to get back. New sponsor? No, it's actually, I just inverted the paint scheme, honestly. Because originally I had a white scheme, and it just didn't actually show. But it was always Ingersoll Rand, so that never went away. I just you can actually see the sponsor now. But no, actually, whatever the sponsor payout is, I'm actually getting 1,400 per race, and that's because we're locked into the playoffs. So I think based on where we are in the championship, they pay out more. So that's amazing, honestly.
Still there.
I never actually knew that. But yeah, I'm getting like 1,000 for every practice lap. Not actually practice lap, but just showing up in practice, you get paid. Whoa, we got clipped by Chad Fincham there.
Still there.
I thought he was just gonna back on out. Wow, that scared me.
Inside.
Oh well, and Chad Fincham takes advantage of that. Kind of loose on exit. Oh man, it's just a battle back here.
Still there.
But we're slow on the initial go around, but give us some time, we'll get up to the front.
That was a great lap. Careful, still there.
Like Cesar Baccarello's still there.
All right, you're clear.
But yeah, man, but yeah, I just wish that like the actual NASCAR people that that are paid to put stuff on YouTube
Careful, still there.
can actually do more stuff like Black Flags Matter, all that stuff. My God, Chad Fincham is just too strong, going around the outside like that. Don't stop him now,
Still there.
because he's gonna have a good time. Oh, I get tight right there, and that opens the door for John Jackson. He was just following our ass there.
Stay on the bottom here.
But yeah, our goal here is to get a top 20, and that'll help us get that incentive contract, which is 40K, and I'll definitely take that all day, every day. but we have a wild Garrett Smidley and a Ross Chastain behind us, so we definitely need to watch our butts.
Still there.
I had to drag the brake a little bit just to
Still there.
get it all centered on up. Need to start laying off the front tires a little bit.
Still there. 3 wide. You got room. You're clear.
Alright. But we're starting to get better now, so only a matter of time before we move our way forward. Oh, but that's Garrett Smidley right there. Let him go. He's just faster than me. Probably won't see him again for a little bit. Yeah, look at him go. Oh, Morton Shepard slams the door right there.
Still there.
Oh, I thought he was going to come on down and block me there for a second. But yeah, we're starting to pull away from the back markers a little bit.
Careful. Still there.
And this is going to be a longer race. All the 300 miles for the
Clear.
Xfinity Series are very long races. So hopefully we can make the most of it, because we are a beast on the long runs. John Jackson's looking to the inside,
All right. You're clear.
but there's nothing there. As long as we just keep to the inside, he won't get past us. Kind of block him, block any forward momentum that you can bring, and just stay low. Good runoff. I don't know if it's enough to stop Ross, though. I'm not even going to attempt to block him.
Got one up top. Bottom's looking
Whether he
good.
gets me or not, I'm not really too concerned with. Yeah, not a big deal.
Got a car low now. All clear.
Starts sliding on up.
We're all around.
Okay, we still have position. But yeah, Las Vegas is actually very hard for some reason. Like, it's a tire wear mixed with just everything. How long the races are for both, not just the Xfinity Series, but for the Cup side and Truck side as well.
Car high.
Oh man,
Careful.
no, I'm
All
blocking
clear.
that advance there, son. Yeah, we're solidly in the top 30 now. But yeah, getting that win at Bristol was essentially a lock for the playoffs, and just how well we've been performing now. We're starting to be very consistent lap time wise as we close in on Josh Bilicki. All the tires are starting to even on out, and I'm getting faster and faster. Well, not lap time wise, but in terms of the AI, and that's good. Starting to pull away from John Jackson just a tad. Oh, but man, David, did you see that Jimmy's retiring? It is sad, sad times. Truly an end of an era. Dr. Squatch. Get to the inside of him here. He's going to have the momentum on the outside, but
You are a legend.
yeah, man. I know Fox has already been doing a like top 5 greatest Jimmy Johnson moments, and you know #1 was winning his 7th championship. You know,
All right, you're clear.
I said this many a time, but I'll say it again. I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon.
I was never a fan of his, but that's only because he was so good LOL.
And, you know, and that's the thing, like
All right, you're clear.
that same thing happened with Gordon. Same thing's sort of happening with Kyle. Like, people just don't like people dominating, but like when they announced that they were going to retire, we actually have to look back and look at their accomplishments, and man, you know, they were damn good at what they did. Man, but honestly, we knew that was going to happen for a while now. We just didn't know exactly when. So, like, when Kyle ends up retiring at some point or another, you know, we're going to be looking at his accomplishments and be like, you know, 200 wins between all the series is actually pretty good.
Kyle has another 10 years LOL.
Yeah, easily.
If not more.
Easily. And if he continues his trend of getting about 5 wins a season, he can get to that magic 100, you know? You know, there is that distinct chance. Definitely not going to rule it out. We're starting to catch Joey Gaso. That's good. Looks like about 0.2 a lap, give or take. Two-tenths a corner, maybe? No, 1/10 through 1 and 2. There we go, but 3 and 4 is definitely our money corner. And I don't know, who's that in front of him? Is that Vinnie Miller? I think that's Vinnie Miller. It's either that or Matt Mills. Can't quite tell. And try the middle and then kind of curve on down. May not have been as successful. But no, I'm gonna miss Jimmy. I mean, you know, basically this entire year is just going to be a celebration of Jimmy Johnson, which is, I full-heartedly accept, you know? It's something that's warranted. Dude's a legend. Gordon did when he retired, Tony Stewart when he retired.
I hope he at least gets another win.
Yeah, definitely. You know, kind of like what Gordon did. You know, he got that last win that got him into that Champ 4 berth. Even though he didn't win the title, he was still in the discussion for it, and that was huge for his last year. We're going to be lapped here pretty soon.
That's the halfway mark.
Oh, but we're absolutely making up bits on Joey Gase here, though.
NASCAR Group 5, 7-time edition.
You know, honestly, that's gonna be a series of mine. Next year, it's gonna be literally a championship mode the entire season as Jimmy Johnson. I mean, I don't think he will get the 8th title, but I'll make sure in my game I get him that 8th title. No, he deserves that. Should be 20 to go this time by, right? Yep. Okay. And there's Chase.
20 laps to go. Not that long.
Honestly, our lap times aren't really falling off that much. Tire temps are pretty okay as well. But you know, I know this has popped up on my YouTube recommended. I still need to actually watch it though. It's essentially an expose on his Pocono crash from 2017, and essentially that was the end of his. Sparked his decline. I need to actually watch it and see what kind of points they bring up, but based on the argument, I mean, I can see it. You know, there was that correlation.
Outside.
Alright, this should be P23 right here.
Careful, still there.
I wanted Watermelon Man to win Homestead.
Oh, same.
All clear up top.
By the way, Deep Freeze, welcome to the stream, man.
Got a car low
Oh,
now.
well, yeah, there's no stopping Chase there. You know, I did as well. I mean, the Watermelon Man challenge, you know. But I was honestly okay with any of them winning the title, you know? Because they all were really good throughout the entire season. Yes, Matt Crafton was winless, but he was pretty consistent when the truck was not falling in on itself. But yeah, Deep Freeze, how you doing today, man? I think that's Justin Haley right back there. Alright, so 22nd, 21st, 20th, okay.
Hoping Watermelon Man, Custer, and Harvick.
Honestly, that thing is, Custer, that was 3 years in a row. Or was it 2 years in a row? I think it was 2 years in a row that he was runner-up in the championship. But honestly, him going to main branch Haas next year, I'm perfectly okay with. He deserves it. Now, Erica Stepp released a video. Now, do we need another, like, a person like Cole Custer in Cup? I don't know, because Daniel Suarez represents diversity. That's up for debate. I mean, I hope Daniel Suarez stays in Cup, but I think if he decides to go back to Xfinity, he will prosper.
Staying high up here.
We're just going to take the high side here.
Where do you think Suarez lands?
Well, there's been rumors that he's going to get in line with Go Fast. But, I don't know. I've heard other things as well. He's looking at all three manufacturers to see who can give him the best deal. So we'll see. I mean, my bet is Go Fast, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm always a proponent that, like, hey, if I would much rather, if an Xfinity team is offering you a good ride, just take the Xfinity deal. You know? There's no shame in going back down to a lower series and have success. That's what Allgaier did. That's what Daniel Hemrick's doing right now. But yeah, we are gonna be on the fast lane to a top 20 if we can continue this. Almost nicked the wall right there. Here comes Michael on that.
Gotta focus.
Alright, 10 more laps. I mean, I know we're not going to get the lucky dog, but the more positions we can climb, the better. The more people that Chase Briscoe can put 2 laps down, the better as well. Grant Brown leaves the door open, and we'll take it.
All right, you're clear.
I'm honestly just going to let Michael and Net go. You know, Elliott Sadler has a
Still
win,
there.
and here he is in last. And Jeffrey Earnhardt has 2 wins, and here he is in 20th. But then again, I have a win, and here I am in 21st, so I guess I have no room to talk. But this is also my rookie season, so yeah. I'm just gonna follow Michael on that, honestly.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
And still making up a lot of time on Jeffrey Earnhardt and Garrett Smithley. Yeah, this is why I loved it.
That was the highlight of Homestead lapping.
Oh, well, I mean, honestly, dude deserves it, you know? Being able to be compared to Richard Petty in some way for being a backfield marker, or backfield runner almost his entire life, or the latter part in recent years, I should say. That's a big achievement. I mean, that's dedication, and I see plenty more races to come, but yeah. After the truck race, I mean, because the truck race honestly was the one that people were most interested in, if you ask me. Because basically it was the big 3 for Xfinity. Allgaier was honestly never in talks for ever winning that race.
Why is he so bad for all the races he has raced?
Just underfunded teams, you know? It's all about money. And, oh, well, that's not good. Okay, well, okay, we have less than 10 to go, and there's a caution here. I'm 100% not getting... Oh, that's interesting.
Stay out.
Yeah, I'm staying out. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, because we are so close to a stage
Take
break.
the wave around.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. No, like, believe me, chat. That's what I was thinking about. They're not gonna lap me in like the 6 laps that it's gonna be. So Brandon Jones got the free pass, and I got the wave around.
Green driver.
Now I'm just gonna duck out of the way.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh. Basically survive. Objective, survive.
2 to go.
Oh, 2 to go? Hell, I don't need to survive. I can just lay back and I can watch the field drive away. And then I'm gonna pit, I'm gonna have slightly fresher tires than everyone else. Slight. It's not gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be a fair amount.
Last lap, hit your mark.
Yeah, I'm not even concerned right now with the pace difference. The sooner they wear out their tires, the better for me. But it's going to be a mad dash for the stage win, though. And it looks like Justin Haley is going to get it.
Where are the cars behind you?
Nice driving that stage,
I took the
driver.
wave around. So essentially how NASCAR restarts work. So lead lap cars, okay. Lap down behind the lead lap, and then wave around behind. So Brandon Jones got the wave around there, not the free pass. So he was in front of me, and then I took the wave around, so I was behind him. But honestly, this car is fine. So I'm pitting here.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I was the tail end of the longest line, you know, if we still use that phrase. So yeah. So Garrett Smithley gets the free pass here for the stage break. I'm pitting, and now I'm actually in 19th. Now I'm still going to be slow because people will still have fresh tires,
Ready here.
but they are fresher than other people. So the longer the stage goes, which I love these transitions, by the way. Look at how nice this sky looks. Look how nice the track looks in this twilight stage.
Still there.
Why is Bell down here in 16th? Good talk.
Still there. Careful, still there.
I am really tight. I'm tight, but as the tires wear, I need to be this tight. So it's more a necessary evil. There's Brandon Jones in that Juniper scheme. I drift on up and let Vinnie Miller go, but that's fine. I'm not really worried about him.
That was a great lap.
He's a
Car
lapper.
high. Careful. Clear high, bud.
A little shaky right there, just because there's so many bumps right there.
Looking inside now.
So yeah, like I said, we'll be slow here for the initial giddy up.
Next week.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Farther on the inside.
I got booted out of the way by Jeffrey Earnhardt. I had to get out on the gas. But yeah, 3-day work week next week. I know. It's gonna be nice. Happy pre-Thanksgiving, everyone. Oh man, this draft is also really helping out as well. Kind of drift up the track a little bit. I'm just gonna let Ross go. I'll catch him up here eventually. He's a lapper, so I'm not worried about it. Garrett Smithley is right there, though. He's actually for position. Well, I mean, I guess that's giving my my top 20 right here. Now the goal is to essentially stay on the lead lap. And honestly, I think I can do it. It's gonna be a shorter stage, and I have fresher tires than everyone. It takes a while for it to kick in, but it'll happen.
What a season for Nice.
Yeah, seriously. Nice Motorsports was the highlight of the truck season. Now, the thing is,
I'm sad the season's over already.
don't get me wrong, I think,
They
oh, I
ended
agree
our
with you.
local legend the hot seat ride a few weeks back.
Careful, still there.
Well, the thing is as well.
Time ISB.
Oh, you know, I know Ty. Ty was actually really good at Phoenix. He tore. Honestly, I don't know. With him being at Roush for that little bit last season, I think it was just it created a bad rap because ever since then he was dominant in the ARCA whenever he started. He was really good in.
Stay low.
What else did he was in K&N a couple races.
Stay low. Stay low.
Not quite there, but starting to come in.
Hold your line. Stay high.
Try the high side.
High lane clear.
No, that's a no-go.
Careful. Still there.
Oh, hang on. Man, there is something up here.
Careful. Still there.
Slow in, fast out. There we go.
Hold your line.
Oh.
Stay high.
I am in JD Motorsports territory here, chat.
Careful. Still there.
Okay, I need to get past 3 wide. The JD Motorsports cars are. John Jackson is really starting to slow everyone up here. I can be going so much faster if I was actually able to pass on the bottom, but John Jackson's there.
Stay low. Careful. Still there.
Kind of force a 3 wide with Garrett Smithley. Force them all up the track. Trying to break up this JD Motorsports sandwich here. Ross gets a run on the high side.
Still there. Careful. Still there. Still there.
They're there just taking the air away. So
Still there.
bumpy. Okay, we're making headway now. Or not.
High now. Still there.
Oh, mamma mia, chat. Tough crowd.
Stay low. Stay low.
Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Still there. Careful. Still there.
Gonna give Ross room. I thought he was gonna make a move on BJ.
Careful. Still there. Oh, they're on your outside.
I wish there was a counter for every time that I was just in a.
and fix it with Flex Seal.
I like that. Yeah, David. I like that.
Stay low.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Gotta call high now.
Catch the
You got
draft
room.
from
You're
your
clear.
car.
I'm trying. Well, okay. Let me say something. I have the draft settings on the very lowest to give me a little extra challenge. So I normally would pick it up, but based
wait,
on.
there's more.
Gotta call
But
high
wait.
now.
All right, I think we're good now.
Careful. Still there.
We're free from the red hell. Nope, Garrett Smithley's on the outside. What a run he got on the outside. Clears his teammate and me. Oh, but thank you, John Jackson, holding him up.
Gotta call high now.
Side draft, there we go.
Still there. Inside. All right.
Garrett,
clear
just
low.
go away.
Clear high, bud.
All right, we're good now. So, Jeffrey, okay, Ryan Sieg is 8 seconds ahead of Brandon Jones. I'm going higher.
The car low now.
Garrett, just go away.
All
Kyle
clear.
Busch
Got one inside.
2019.
Seriously, I bet he hasn't even won a late model race. But he actually did an episode with JonTron. He made a specific note to say, yeah, I've won over 70 late model races.
Still there.
Seriously, look it up.
You got room. You're clear. Car outside. You got room. You're clear.
It was the episode where JonTron takes a ride around in an Xfinity car, and he kept calling the title is driving a NASCAR, which I hate when people do that. They're like, oh yeah, I'm driving a NASCAR. Okay, call it by its proper name. But Garrett Smithley was the guy that drove around with him, and he made a note to say, yeah, I've won over 70 late model races. Okay, well, Brandon Jones is just up the road, so we don't need to see.
I'm driving an established league of professional racing.
Yeah, there we go. I was just gonna say, like, I'm driving a race car or something like that, but yeah, a race car, an Xfinity, NASCAR, racing car.
Stay on the bottom.
But seriously, like, we're all like evenly
I'm
matched right
throwing
here.
an NFL. How much student teaching do you have left?
I have until May. Like, literally, when the school gets out is when I'm done. I'm there the rest of the year. Seriously, I'm Kyle Busch right now, and Garrett Smithley will not just go away. We're all, like, running the same pace, and it's actually really good, but also kind of frustrating. Because I know in the longer runs I'm faster than them. But here we are.
Hold your line. Stay high.
Give him a little push. Oh, I guess we're about to get past Ross here.
40 to go. You got this. High lane's clear.
I'm throwing an NFL. Sorry, that just clicked for me. I'm throwing an MLB. I'm hitting an MLB.
Careful. Still there.
All right. Now, Vinnie Miller, I know what you're gonna do, but do me a solid just once and block Ross. Don't go to the bottom.
Still there.
Oh, we made it work. Okay, now Ross, just go on up.
Stay low.
Oh my God, Vinnie
Let's
Miller.
go to the park and kick a FIFA around.
Let's go. Kick a FIFA.
Still there.
I like that. Vinnie Miller, why are you giving AI literally giving room to the other AI and not me is actually frustrating. Like, they block me and then just let other AI go. Alright, but 19th and 18th is right there. And we are clear of the tyranny that is the Watermelon Man. Real talk.
Thankfully, Monster isn't a sponsor next year. I thought they signed longer contract.
No, it's actually going to be more like the ARCA Menard series, or really how it was last year with it's going to be the ARCA series sponsored by Menards, except for NASCAR. So it's going to be the Cup Series sponsored by whatever the title sponsor is for the given spot.
Stay low, stay low.
I'm trying to clear myself here. Garrett's, yeah, there we go. Whew. Lap cars, man, I'll tell you.
10 packs. No more Monster Girls.
Careful, still there.
You know, I'm honestly kind of glad that they're gone. You know? I hated going to Victory Lane and just seeing them inch their way into frame and then always smiling, you know? Okay. So Ryan Sieg is
Please
8.
say no UL.
Yeah, so I'm glad that they're gone. Now it's gonna be weird.
What's the worst sponsor you can think of for the Cup Series?
SpongeBob
Still
Tampax.
there.
The Cup Series sponsored by Viagra.
Careful, still there. All clear.
Cup Series sponsored by Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Still there.
All right,
Sponsored by Dodge Rapid.
sponsored by Dodge.
Careful, still there. All clear.
Sponsored by No More Engines. NASCAR Cup Series sponsored by NASCAR.
Honestly, Toyota wouldn't surprise me.
No, I honestly I feel like they would. Toyota puts a lot of money into NASCAR, and it's actually surprising how much support that they've given the sport over the recent years. All right, well there's Chase Briscoe. Now I highly doubt in 10 laps he is going to lap Ryan Sieg. I hope not, but I guess we'll find out. Almost hit the wall there, by the way. Small tidbit. But we're gaining on Tommy Joe Martins and Ryan Sieg, so if I'm gaining on him, Chase is going at a rate of knots.
Toyota is gonna be the death of NASCAR. You heard it here first.
Honestly, I think...
Cup Series sponsored by MS.
Yeah. Cup Series sponsored by, and the M&Ms. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Probably sponsored by Mars. Just the entire distributing brand that is M&M's.
Sponsored by Joe Gibbs.
Bottom's clear.
Spot. What if Roger Penske buys NASCAR as well? Can you imagine? I know this will never happen, but then again, we also said that him buying IndyCar was never going to happen. But what?
I'm all for it.
You're all for it, really? Okay. You think that it'll be not the death of NASCAR? Okay.
Careful, still there. All clear.
God, I hope Roger Penske buys it and not Joe Gibbs.
Yellow flag.
Oh, okay, well.
Always been a Penske guy, lol.
Okay, so...
Tony Stewart should buy it, lul.
Sponsored by Tony Stewart. So, I am not going to pit here, because I want to do the same thing, where... I mean, I'm already going to get the free pass, so I don't even have to worry about pitting. But it's going to be 6, it's going to be 3? No, it's going to be 2. It's going to be 3 to go when we go back to the flag, but it's weird that there was 2. Oh, well, it's for Matt Mills. There was 2 cautions at the same exact time.
All right, you're coming to the green.
Tony
Stage one and
Stewart's
scene
Truck
two.
Series sponsored by Home and
Green
Office
flag,
Depot.
green flag.
Whoa. Spin those tires. It's going to be 2 to go again. What the hell?
2 this time by.
Alright, well, let it be a bloodbath between Garrett Smithley and Brandon Jones and see who gets the lucky
No,
dog.
I think Smoke has enough to deal with owning Eldora and Sprint and Cup cars.
Not to mention an Xfinity team. He does have an Xfinity team as well. Which I have no idea what they're going to do with. I hope they re-sign Chase Briscoe. And as for the 00, I don't know who they're going to bring on up.
White flag. next
Maybe?
time by.
No, it's not going to be Daniel Suarez.
Briscoe will be back, I guarantee.
Oh yeah, I know they're talking about having sponsorship issues, but but in my head I'm just like,
Suarez to the 0-0.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it, honestly. All right, so let's see who gets the lucky dog. But finish 18th again, stage 1 and 2. Brandon Jones gets the wave around. Good talk. Alright, gets the lucky dog. And I'm pitting here. So... loosen it up just a tad. What? Yeah. Put a little more tape on it. Slap a little tape on there. Not too much like Denny Hamlin, but we'll be fine. Michael Knight gets the stage win there, and Chase Briscoe again misses out on that pivotal stage points in this regular season finale. He's gonna need that.
All right, you're coming to the green. Almost ready.
Alright, but here we go though. Stage 3. We have 110 to go.
Low now.
We are on the lead lap. The lowest place we can finish here, 19th. Perfect. Like I said, in the spring, we finished dead last year.
Inside.
I consider this an absolute win. Whoa! He was a huge stack up there, so I had to take evasive action.
Careful, still there. Hold your line. Got one inside.
Definitely a lot looser. I was able to cut on down a lot easier.
Do you have engine failures and stuff on?
Inside.
I have it on an infrequent because...
Inside.
Oh, I'm getting... Whoop. Okay.
Down low.
I have it on infrequent because I want there to be more green flag racing. and there has been. However, there's still been a caution, like almost like scripted,
Careful, still there.
at the end of stage 1 and 2. I just thought it was weird.
Farther on the inside. You got room. You're clear.
Yeah, I'm really tight on the initial giddy up. Give me some time, and as you can see, Chad, we'll get up there.
Farther on the inside.
John Jackson getting me loose right there. You saw me wiggling.
Careful, still there.
But yeah, we have over 100 laps to go, and the longer runs, the better. I'm not even going to bother even trying to block. I'm just going to run my own line. If they pass me, they pass me. I'll just pass them back. All these cars are lappers anyway.
Farther on your outside.
This one isn't, though. Give a little extra room to him. But we're racing clean, and that's all that matters. Tell you what, Stephen Light being up there in 17th, it has been a hell of a year for him, honestly. And I remember in the spring Bristol race, I thought he was going to win, and then Chase Briscoe won in like the last 5 laps. I'm just like, my god, dude.
What is your favorite track?
My favorite track of all time, Bristol.
Race or watch?
Bristol. Hands down, not even a question. My favorite.
Careful, still there.
Did
My
the new DLC drop yet?
Yes. Has
That's the halfway mark.
has one of my favorite schemes ever in there, which is the Kevin Harvick Millennial car. And oh my god, does it look good.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Being able to see Busch Beer is Bay is bloody amazing.
Getting the liquid finish decasted LOL.
Are ya? Oh man. It sucks that it was only for like
Harvick what car?
Kevin Harvick Millennial car.
Stay high.
It has a bunch of millennial sayings, like it has Kermit the Frog. Well, the Kermit the Frog made me know like none of my business. It has that on there. There is skirt on the side skirt.
SKLR2, SKLR2.
Skirt. Busch Beer is Bay.
Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face.
What's up, NASCAR? How you doing today, man? Just in time. We have 100 laps to go.
Oh, the pink car from the All-Star race, hell yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's in the DLC. And I'm glad it is, because I wish they would have brought it back for like another race. Because then I know they had the Gen X car as well. And that didn't nearly get as much attention as the Millennial car. But I thought it was still pretty good. Because it had like rad. All those Gen X sayings.
I am doing good, thank you, how are you? Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face.
I'm doing really good. you know, I'm enjoying my Friday night with you lovely people. Racing actually at one of my weirdly enough, Heat 3. This was my best track. Like in Heat 3, they made this track way too easy, and in Heat 4, it's actually really hard. So being able to go from basically finishing 38th on in the spring race to 19th currently, I will take that. We're actually being challenged right here, so hey, that's perfect. I'm always up for a challenge.
Stay low.
Which, by the way, we have new challenges. There's basically like another new Wreckfest. So if you're aware of the Wreckfest challenge, there's basically another one. And it's at Indianapolis for Kevin Harvick. You have to avoid like 4 crashes, and like I haven't tried it yet.
Best paint scheme from the 2019 Cup, not counting All-Star race.
Not well. That is.
And that's my home track.
Careful, still there.
It has to be the Millennial car though. That is the best paint scheme.
Still there.
If not, Corey LaJoy's Scooby-Doo scheme.
All right, you're
That was
clear.
pretty good. I'm always Corey LaJoy had a couple really good schemes with his with the Scooby-Doo one. His Old Spice one was pretty good. I mean, that's the one I race all the time in the Cup Championship mode, so there's the reason why I chose him. Noah Gragson's PUBG scheme was really good. It was cool to see PUBG on a NASCAR car, on a NASCAR racing car, on a NASCAR. If I want to be an absolute prick about it, uptight, pedantic. Man, I love these schemes on these NASCARs.
Is it on this game yet, his Scooby-Doo-Doo?
It is not. I hope it will be though, but I don't know. There may be some licensing details because not every scheme from real life will be on here. Whether or not it will or not, it has to deal with licensing. You know, and there's that. It's that whole mess of. Ugh.
I hope so too.
Yeah, Corey LaJoy had a couple really good schemes. I also enjoyed Bubba's Aftershocks. I don't know why. The mix of the blue and the black just looks so good.
I like Johnson's Ally car a lot and Harvick Busch car.
Well, okay, the Busch schemes, like, throughout the entire year were, like, on point. Like, all of them. They were all so good. And then, of course, you have the Millennial and the Gen X car. But even in the later season, like, when it was promoting Busch Light, I like the Harvick car. Harvick beer. That was pretty good. Because that is dedication.
And that's why we didn't get multiple numbers in the Heat games until now licensing.
Stay low. Careful, still there.
Get past Brandon Brown and John Jackson here, or at least get side by side with Brandon Brown.
Car outside.
Whoop.
All right, clear outside.
The Millennial car was my favorite of all. This kid died to win the All-Star race with it.
Yeah, no, I think, didn't he wreck it?
Careful, still there. All clear.
Like, am I not remembering that correctly? I'm pretty sure he wrecked it. not like totaled it, but it was I think he.
For Larson because he deserved it.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
No, I think he got second.
Did he get second? Oh, okay. I'm probably just misremembering. Okay, no big deal. Alright, so we're trying to gain on Brandon Jones, but I don't know what kind of mystical force that he's on, but
Harvick was disappointed because he had the fastest car and best car but died again. Did you hear Kyle Busch's mom wanted him to be dentist in PS sponsored by M&M's, emoji thinking face. I remember the interview.
okay. Well, I'm glad one of us still remembers the interview. And no, I did not know that. Huh. Now, I'm sure there's an alternate universe out there where he actually did become a dentist. Man, that's a weird... That would be a weird one to live in.
What race are we talking about?
Oh, hello. That's a wall.
All-Star race. Okay.
Alright, so we're actually like holding steady with Brandon Jones. He's right up there, like he's exiting turn 2 now.
Be right back, emoji slightly smiling face, emoji slightly smiling face, emoji slightly smiling face.
But Chase Briscoe's coming. I definitely want to be ahead of him, because it's going to be an 8-second gap to Ryan Sieg, so if a caution comes out...
Hi, Patton.
Yo, Cozy, how you doing today, man? Welcome to the stream.
212121.
Hey, thanks for the 3 bits, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Good.
How was your streams today, man? Alright, 3 seconds to Brandon Jones. I know I'll eventually catch him, but like, watch that, knowing my luck that there's going to be a caution, like as soon as he passes me, but before he catches Brandon Jones. And I'll be pissed. I'll be like, furious. Like, I'm catching him. You can see the interval going down. I'm also tightening up my line, so running the inside lane here is actually really starting to help.
I had hard time with me and internet today, so it was frustrating.
Oof. Sorry to hear that, man. Believe me, I know when, Chad, you know when I have internet issues. It's actually infuriating. Just seeing that connection error has occurred. Oh my god. Just stop. Shoot me now. What's up, Cozy? No, I know exactly what you're talking about. So they drift on up, and I'm actually able to take the bottom here. Chase is right there.
Careful, still there. All clear.
He'll catch me by the end of the lap.
To restart stream and even lower bit rate. I do hate see it.
You hate to see it. I hate it for his guys. But no, like seriously, no, I totally get where you're coming from. The frustrations of having like Walmart quality internet, like for me, honestly, like I have like Walmart quality internet, is absolutely awful.
Got a car low now.
Holy God, Chase, calm down. You're gonna get me regardless. You didn't need to push me out of the way, dude. Okay, now watch that. There's gonna be a caution in between now and when Brandon Jones gets lapped. Knowing my luck, and if it happens, stream over. Because as soon as he passes him, he'll be the lucky dog, and I won't be the lucky dog, and I want to be the lucky dog because that means I get back in the lead lap. But I just have a gut feeling here, chat, that the game is in a playful mood with me today. Man, Chase Briscoe throwing some wild moves. Ducking down to the inside as Elliott Sadler was approaching. Okay, so he passed him. I'm a second and a half away. Bring it on.
Back emoji slightly smiling face, emoji slightly smiling face, emoji slightly smiling face. Yet I really want to have very good wired connection, planning on getting router or a computer to run my Elgato to my Xbox by using StreamYard.
Still there.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I wish I was actually able to go to my PC to start streaming. But, I mean, I guess the time just wasn't right. I know eventually I will. Eventually. But with my current level of investment in other things, like getting a master's, you know, money's a little bit tight right now. Alright, well, NASCAR, you didn't miss anything. You're about to see a caution come out and here in a couple laps because of me not being the lucky dog. But I don't know. We're really close to getting that spot. So maybe I'll get lucky.
And I didn't figure out Kyle was supposed to be a dentist until his post-race interview after the championship on top of the Peacock pit.
Really?
I'm sad with Jimmy Johnson retiring next year. Which means time for a new driver within 2021.
Oh man. So who do you think that's... Well, okay, well first, NASCAR? Man, I did not know that either. I didn't know it was on the Peacock pit box because, like, when the race was over, I kind of had to leave for work, so I didn't kind of watch that. But, Cozy, so any outlook on 2020, who your favorite driver is going to be, or you just want to see who takes over that spot? I definitely think about watching Xfinity because, you know, they'll be the first ones to talk about who in Xfinity is going to take over that spot.
Kevin Harvick has won 8 skis and beat 4 LOL.
Yes, Kevin Harvick has a absolute literal crap ton of schemes in Heat 4.
Still there.
So does Brad Keselowski. Wait, no. Yeah, it's Brad Keselowski.
2-0 something.
Yeah.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Yeah, he has an absolute crazy amount. Like, it's not even funny how many that they have. And I know Kevin Harvick's the person on the cover, so I guess I'm going higher.
Careful, still there.
So, like, I get it. But Brad K's not. I don't know why he has so many schemes. It's because, by the way, that was sarcasm. he has schemes because of age verified. So essentially, you have a couple that have like the that have Miller on it, and then you have a couple that that are not age verified. So essentially, he has double the amount of paint schemes as he normally would have.
Noted as Jack Gordon, it as really Jack Gordon. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Right now I really like Kyle Busch a lot more as was. Right now I'm kinda waiting see who right next year or who takes 4-8 car. I'd even cried W. A third operator, a third word, and a third mirror. Age verified.
Yeah, a third worth, yeah, exactly. So, the age verified, essentially, the game automatically recognizes the your birthday that you have on your Xbox or PlayStation, and if you're not old enough to be of legal age to drink, then you won't be able to have the scheme. Needless to say. Or 18. If you're not 18, duh, what am I talking about? You have to be 21. That's nonsense.
Still there. All clear.
Just drive around Morgan Shepherd like he's not there. But no. So like me, I'm age verified, so I can see the drug and alcohol schemes that they have. It's really cool.
So you mean you can't have access to Busch and Miller paint schemes?
Yes. That's correct. They will say Brad on it. And in Harvick's case, he'll just have an alternate. His main one is mobile, or is it? I think it's mobile one. Is his base one.
So opinions on next year? Do we keep the same championship trophy or change the championship trophy?
Well, it has to be changed, right? Pretty sure they would have to change it.
Jimmy John's?
Is it Jimmy John's? No, it's not Jimmy John's. I'll have to look at it. After this race, we'll look at it, chat.
Bubba has won 2 LOLWTF.
Bubba also had a lot of paint schemes throughout the... Outback's not one of his sponsors for the in-game.
I wonder how many people cheat the age verification. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
I'm sure there's a decent number. I mean, they'll probably won't do it explicitly for this game, but they'll do it for other things that require an age verification.
I just turned 2-1, thank God. So Kyle Busch won the final Monster Energy Cup. Woo! Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji checkered flag. Emoji trophy.
Yes, now it's
Hazelnut spread. So your opinion on the message that put on top?
Oh, my tires are falling away. Hazelnut spread is part of the game. How much that put on top? What do you mean? Man, I wish that I could actually pass Stephen Light. Like, I was closing in on a rate of knots, and now I'm not. Well, okay, well, I guess we made contact.
And if I get this game for Christmas, I am going to cheat the age verification. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Like a true American.
That message said before about my plans of what do about my new driver.
Spinning ahead of you.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's cool that you're liking Kyle Busch, you know?
Alright, you're clear.
That's all well and good. Yeah, and definitely keep an eye out for Xfinity. Like, you know, Noah Gragson's going to be a huge candidate for that spot. All right, chat. You're about to see.
Wear those tires down, driver.
We're about to see one of the worst pit stop times in the history of NASCAR. It's going to be like a 22-second stop, and I'm going to lose a lot of time on track because of it. Well, at least I can say I was a leader here for a second. Oh. 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 Oh.
Who
See?
has everyone's pit going to the 4-8?
Ooh. Now see, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I love him. Such a nice guy. I like because me and him have same name. This
Hey.
changes everything. NASCAR fan 1819 Justin Allgaier.
Oh, I would love for Allgaier to go to the 48, but I think at this point he's just going to be an Xfinity Series lifer. This playoff implications.
We're going green. Are you ready?
Okay, now who DNF'd? Who is that?
I literally said the same thing a few days ago. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Still there. Careful, still there. Car outside. Hold your line.
Joe Nemechek in 1 second. This is a fake gameplay. Ross Chastain.
Ross? Oh, I don't...
Still there.
Honestly, that's the beauty of it. Like, anyone can be, can go to the
Do
48.
they release new skins in the off-season too?
Yes.
Still there.
Yes, they do. They still need to do the playoff update. So anyone that made the playoffs still needs to get their schemes.
Got a car high now. Got a car high now. You're all clear up top.
Alright, now, chat, I'm not expecting to get a top 10 out of this, but it'd be cool.
Mode of DNFEB.
Got one inside.
Or Kyle
Inside.
Larson or
Hold
maybe
your line.
Daniel
Got one
Suarez.
outside. Car there on your outside.
Kyle Larson's definitely up there. I know that he's on the very high list.
But yo, I heard someone say Ross may go there.
Stay low. Got one
Oh, man.
inside. Clear down low.
I know we're getting swarmed, but chat, we saw that we have pace on the long run. So
Larson isn't going anywhere, I don't think. One ride, lots of options. Emoji thinking face. Emoji thinking face. Emoji thinking face.
well, that's the thing. I mean, anyone can go there.
Car there on the inside.
Hendrick opens the door for a lot of drivers. Whether or not they stay there, well, that's up to them. Christopher Bell.
On the sloping
There he
track.
is. 14th. Got the lucky dog there. But hey, we went from finishing dead last on,
So what's Johnson do after he retires? What's your guys' thoughts? Matt Kenneth to the forward.
Matt Kenseth. Dewey Johnson has been open to racing in open wheel cars.
522246 back and enjoys life.
Yeah, probably. I mean, dude's filthy rich. He can do anything he wants, really.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Cosinity of 52224 I heard he wants to still race a little bit. Yeah, like F1 or IndyCar.
Oh, hey, chat. So I just noticed something. We are 1 lap short.
Got one inside. All clear.
Hmm. 1 lap short.
Maybe Smoke will put Jimmy in his sprint car LUL.
Man, to see him race on dirt would be something.
But I would be scared for him.
Yeah, racing dirt's very dangerous. So, we have... Okay, I want to see if we're actually saving fuel naturally. Okay. We are... Okay, well, never mind. Man, what are these cautions? They're just all over the place. Austin Cindric and Matt Mills just deciding to bite the dust here. These cautions are just like literally everywhere. Like very random. Oh, it was only one car 4 laps down, so Timmy Hill's finishing 32nd. Good talk.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost
Oh, I guess
ready.
Noah had a flat.
Green flag, green flag.
Because he's back here now, and I have a terrible pit crew. 22-second stop is my best time.
Right when I was about to say we will not pitting unless a caution comes out. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Alright, well, this will probably be... That was probably the last caution. Alright,
Still there.
bring me home. Tyler Reddick deciding to just send it. Take me home.
Stay high, stay high.
Country roads to the place I belong. Victory
I hope you guys
circle.
remember Jimmy Johnson in real
Clear
memories.
low. Got a car high now.
Me watching the 2016 championship and literally thinking to myself, I'll probably never see another 7-time champion.
His last championship. They furred on them like MTJ's crew.
Yeah. And so I'm just gonna kick back, relax. I'm already way ahead of my goal position, so I am
Got a car high now.
not worried.
All right, clear outside.
I am gonna just make Garrett Smithley's life hell
All
though.
right, you're clear.
He's gonna be my. I'm just gonna bully him.
Got a car low now. All clear. Car down the inside. Car outside. Hold your line.
No, he's not getting past me. I will let everyone else. I'll pull an AI and let everyone else go. I am not letting Garrett Smithley go.
Outside.
His 5 championships in a row.
Clear high. Clear high.
Yeah, his 5 championships in a row was definitely an achievement. Like I said, I'm not letting Garrett Smedley go. Not by choice. He has such a weird line. He's trying to get past me. He's trying so hard. That's so cute.
For me as Johnson fan, I will remember as legend who made a history.
Well, yeah, he literally is a legend.
All clear.
And his legacy, like the number 48, much like the number 24, you know, is such a historic number. Anyone who drives that feels that they...
He did in the Xfinity Series, emoji happy tears,
Oh, yeah.
emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
Yeah, he was awful in the Xfinity Series. Like, absolutely trash.
Farther on the inside.
I'm the trash man. I eat garbage.
Does Kyle Busch become a legend?
I mean, he kind of already is. Like, he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer at some point. Jimmy Johnson will eventually become a Hall of Famer for obvious reasons.
Definitely.
I mean, having 200 wins spread across 3 series is pretty damn impressive. Don't care if you hate him or not. It's something that is never going to be replicated. Or at least not anytime soon. I shouldn't say never. Because it can always happen again. By who? I don't know.
And 2 championship a deep combo. 2 cup championships.
Got a combo now. You're all clear on the bottom.
Now, if he decides to retire from Cup and go to Truck and wins a championship there, then yeah, that would also be another thing he'll be known for actually getting a championship in all 3 series.
Hold your line. Stay high.
And that's something I would actually want to happen.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Only one to win at every racetrack.
Well, I was going to make contact right there with Joey Gase. Had actually dragged the brake there. He still hasn't won at the Roval.
Inside. Bottom free. Use it if you need it.
So how far is 14th away? 4 seconds. Okay, good talk. I'm not catching him. Looks like this may be our finishing position here, chat.
Are you going to go there? I counter Rodelize Charlotte.
Well, I mean, NASCAR counts it different. I'm just being real. It's a different track configuration. I mean, anyone can say,
Did
anyone,
it become a mod for LBG? Here. And he is still not even in his prime.
oh yeah, by the way, congrats Cozy for doing that.
Still there.
I did see your Twitter post about that. How has that been going?
Okay, emoji comes up with light skin tone.
Joey Gase taking away my air. Have you banned someone yet?
I'm actually having fun with it.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Alright, Joey Gase, just
Still there.
be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Careful,
No,
still
but keep
there.
an eye out though for some fools.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
Now, if you... Is it true that you can get banned for asking about his sponsorship money? Or is that just a rumor? I'm purely curious. I heard it was a rumor.
I don't know.
Ah, okay. No big deal. I was just wondering. Does he even still sponsor Ryan Sieg, or is that because I barely saw him on his car? I know he was on there for a couple races, but like I barely saw him. I'm sure he does.
NASCAR Fan 1819, thanks for the follow. Cosinity of 52224, no problem.
8 seconds to Ray Black. Yeah, we're definitely finishing here. I'll take a top 15.
They haven't said anything about sponsorship yet.
Huh.
They also sponsor Ryan Vargas.
Wait, they sponsor Ryan Vargas, as in like JD Motorsports?
And if Kyle Busch is not in his prime, I definitely want to see him in his prime.
Honestly, you go to Kyle Busch in his prime, you look to the Truck Series, honestly. Whenever he's in a truck, he dominates. Xfinity, same thing.
Only in late models.
Oh, okay. Does he stream anything else besides NASCAR, or is that the only thing he does? I know he
Same
did.
thing. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Because I know he does online lobbies.
SKRRT.
Skirt, skirt. Welcome back, David. We have 20 laps to go.
He does racing games, sometimes shooters.
Sometimes shooters? Okay. Alright, because yeah, I mean, I don't follow him, so I had no idea. Does he do any singles player stuff?
20 more
I
laps.
saw him
No
play
mistakes.
WordFest a few days ago. He's big fan of COD.
Well, Modern Warfare is pretty good. Or so I've heard. I still have yet to play it. I know. I need to play it. Well, overall though, I'm glad that you're enjoying your moderator role over on his side of things. I'm happy for you, bud.
Need to look for recommend on my channel. But it away by today. Thanks, man.
Man, we are just been nowhere. Like, for the past, like, 20 laps, it feels like we've been running the same pace as everyone in front of me. I mean, which is fine, because, you know, they're lap cars, and I'm not... Like, I'm not against it. It gives a challenge, but it just feels like I've been just, like, doing practice laps, essentially.
I even played Fallen Jedi Order today. Great game so far. The
Yeah,
difficult is a really hard.
Well, I'm glad that it's actually like a challenge because like it's been looking good. It reminds me a lot of like Spider-Man, like because
Now 5 when Mickey Mouse turns into a bad guy. Now 5. And Dark Souls or Uncharted.
Interesting. I mean, I was just thinking because of Spider-Man, because people were thinking that was going to be kind of like the original, like Tobey Maguire like movie instead of Spider-Man, and then it's actually like a decent world builder. Oh, by the way, we're catching Ryan Sieg, so that's good.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
Run the apron. That feels weird. That feels weird to do. Being able to run the apron like that. Because like as soon as you go below that white line, it wants to like throw you back up on the track. Oh, Justin Haley's right behind us, but Chase Briscoe's right behind him. I am not going to get in the middle of this. I will give him the bottom.
Yeah, I have the Jedi Grandmaster difficulty where enemy damage is really hard and even take more damage from them.
Oof. Alright, so I say I'm not going to get in the middle of that, but he actually kind of just got in the middle of himself there. That makes no sense. he got into my lane and decided to stay there. So there goes Haley. I'm not gonna get in the middle of the end of the race here. And here comes Chase, and when Chase gets up here, I'll get out of the way for him. Should be here on the front stretch, honestly. Christopher Bell blew an engine, so hey, that's 3 positions for us. Oh, yeah, good get him, Chase. You got this, bud. But is Bell really out of this race, or did he just overheat? Did he put too much tape on?
Careful, still there.
He put too much tape on.
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud.
Oh, wait, what? No, I think he's actually out. Well, NASCAR, sorry to say it, but your guy is out of the race. He put too much tape on and blew an engine.
I've never loved tape more than I did last weekend.
I thought it was pretty funny, honestly. Because here we are,
I
Denley.
am also racing in 2 racing weeks on Heat 4.
Ooh.
We're broadcasting my first race on my Twitch channel for the very first time on Monday.
Hard from the outside.
What league is that?
All clear.
Oh, by the way, just Haley's throwing away this race.
Stay low, stay low.
Heavy traffic.
Careful, still there. All right, clear outside. Got one inside. Careful, still there. Car outside. Hold your line. Got a car low now. Clear low, bud. Top is free. Use it if you need it.
There you go, Allgard. Just take it. Just take it.
5 to go. 5 to go.
5 to go.
Late caution in 3, 2, 1.
Careful, still there.
I mean, it's been about that, way.
Too much flex tape. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
That was a lot of damage.
Time to start designing a new NASCAR trophy. If you designed the NASCAR Cup Series trophy, what would you design it like? Emoji
Oh, God.
slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face.
Exactly the same as the old one. Yeah, exactly the same as the old one, just replace the nameplate with NASCAR Cup Series.
Car there on the inside.
By the way, I love this scheme of Cole Custer. It's so... I love his Haas schemes, and I'm like the only person that does. I hate the Jacob Companies one. Like, it is atrocious. Alright, well, coming to 2 to go at the line. But yeah, Cozy, what racing leagues?
Has us to 4-1 next year.
Well, considering that his dad is like the third person in charge of Haas, you know.
Race lag.
Oh, but what? No, what's the name of the league? of the leagues.
My favorite driver won the Monster Energy Cup Series trophy a week ago.
Hit your mark. Still there.
Alright, final lap. Anyone else going to decide to blow an engine? Nope, just Christopher Bell? Okay, good talk. So...
NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series.
Coca-Cola, okay. I'll have to give it a watch. But coming off a 4... Hey, you know what? Oh, that's going to be another title sponsor, I should say.
Way to go.
Oh my god. I thought the game would have froze right there, and I was going to flip my shit. Alright. We were in the playoffs, chat. We made it to the playoffs. 14th, that didn't lock us in. We had a win back in Bristol, but hey, look at that. I'll take it. Tommy Joe Martin's with 6th place? What the hell? Chad Fincham 8th, Ray Black Jr. 9th? My goodness. God almighty. But yeah, you know Coca is gonna get a, gonna have a title sponsor role.
Time to win the championship. Emoji
Oh my God.
happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
With this junk heap...
We're racing at Daytona on Monday and we qualify tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. With this junk heap, we're not winning the championship. Oh, heck no. We'll be lucky if we beat Jeffrey Earnhardt. Look at that. Look at those wins. So many wins. I can't beat that. Ryan C... Oh, okay, that's bull right there. There's no way he did an 11-second lap. Chase Briscoe dominated. Good job. He deserved the win. Chad Fincham, yeah, 8th place. Well deserved. And then Austin Cindric, much like Christopher Bell, decided to, hey, you know what? I'm not going to finish the race. Alright, well, here we go with the congratulatory tweets. You made the playoffs. In a rookie
US
season.
Official Chase Briscoe did not pass post-race inspection.
Oof. And we're going to get the extra 40K. So that's going to be basically 450K right there. Smooth driving. Nice, nice, nice. I think it's Richmond first. Natalie Decker made the Xfinity Series playoffs. Can Natalie Decker advance to the next round? Probably not. No, not at all. Oh, man, can you... That's never going to happen in real life, by the way. Just saying that now. You saw it here first, though. Justin Allgaier, what do you got for us?
Congratulations on making it to the playoffs. Good luck.
Such a nice guy. You know he did that from the back of Junior Motorsports, right there. Chase.
Congrats on making the playoffs, man. Good luck.
I'm a girl.
I hope 704 does that in a future game.
I hope so, too. And Chase, I am a girl. Respect. Check your privilege.
Congratulations, you made it to the playoffs. I think if you keep your head down, you'll win the whole thing. Go out and get it done.
X to doubt. Michael, an Xfinity Series playoff driver. How does that sound? At Natalie Decker. Fantastic. Yeah, you know what, Matt Gwinnett, you're pretty cool. And in addition to the video, Allgaier sends, you made the playoffs. Nice. I want everybody to race just like Natalie Decker. Super clean, incredibly professional, and totally amazing. Says Ross Chastain, one of the most aggressive people in the sports.
Just saw GMS won't field an Xfinity team next year.
That is correct. John Nemechek is out of a job, but most likely going to Front Row Motorsports. But yeah, GMS is focusing 100% on their truck team, which is cool to see that they're actually putting effort into
Does Kyle
the
Busch
trucks.
deserve his 1-5 championship? Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face. Did hear that 704 Games closing their studio and moving to other studio down in Charlotte. But they are losing their name.
So based on what I understand is the 704 is not... I could have swore they weren't actually closing down. I thought it was just their esports division. I could be wrong though, but either way, they're still whatever they are. The company is still making the games, so I'm definitely okay with that. Garrett, you can whatever. Who cares? Team contracts. What? Oh wow, that's new. Apparently, Rick Ware Racing just wants to just sign me up for a cup ride.
Because they lay off Zane Beard.
Oh man, should I just skip the rest of the Xfinity Series and just go straight to Cup? That's gonna be a hard no. So yeah, we got our extra 40K right there. We're going to Richmond next. I'm not looking forward to that because Richmond is one of my worst tracks. But hey, we made the playoffs. I don't care. Every time I go to this screen and ask me, do you want to hire a fourth driver or a fourth employee? No, I don't. Stop asking me. I don't care. I can barely afford to pay these guys. I'm paying these guys bread off my shelf. Like, you know, like the little wafers that you get at church? This is what I'm paying these guys with. I don't know why they can think I can afford a fourth car. I barely have enough. Do you know how much this fourth car costs, chat? Over $1 million. I need that money for this car. That's gonna be a super speedway car. I don't have a super speedway. This is a road course, short track speedway. Do you see a super speedway? No, I'm not gonna hire a fourth employee.
Kyle Busch deserve his 1-5 championship. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji slightly smiling face.
How are we 10th?
Sup?
Dalton Drew, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? How are we 10th in the playoff standings? I don't know. Well, wait, okay, I do know because we won a stage and we won a race, and apparently we out.
I was about to say $1 million. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Yeah.
Because they want to make you better.
Oh my god.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Well, they can.
Good man, how are you, bro?
I'm doing good, thanks, man. It is nice to be in the playoffs. Let's just say that. So we have offers from Joe Gibbs next year, so we can exit out of anywhere. We can also have offers. How do I change it to the Cup Series? Is there a way I can do that? Apparently, we also have offers for Rick Ware Motorsports and Cup. So I know I'm not going there, but I'm actually considering
You're working on your championship.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, I am.
Because they know you can win the Roval.
Yeah. Honestly, okay. Not even gonna lie. I have a serious shot at the Roval. Like a 100% shot at the Roval. Now, more than likely though, I will not make it to the round of 8. With my look at this. I have 80 all-around departments. I don't know how I'm even made the playoffs. It was my win at Bristol that got me in for the fall Bristol. The Bristol night race got me in. But I am not, I can almost guarantee you right now, making it to the round of 8. I will try. I will 100% try, but I don't think it actually will. But I actually am seriously considering going to Joe Gibbs next season. I probably won't because I have my own team, and that just is cool to build up my own team. But just knowing that as an option is pretty cool. But no, I have a legitimate shot at the Roval. Yeah, you're right, NASCAR.